YouTube land. Ed Stevens here, coming to you with another vinyl update. Happy New Year, by the way. Happy 2012. Today I'm going to show off some vinyl from the same day. I saw these the same day that I bought my last stash that I featured on my last video, but I didn't buy them right away. And I kept thinking about them later on. The next day I went and bought them. So here it is, or here they are. Not one, but two copies of Lynyrd Skynyrd's Street Survivors. Now everyone knows the story behind this, anyone who's into historic rock and roll. The band released this on October 17th, 1977. 3 days later they are involved in a plane crash, killing 3 members and their pilot. Now we just buried Elvis Presley 2 months before that. So the year 1977 was not a good year for rock and roll. I believe even Terry Kath of Chicago shot himself while playing Russian roulette with himself. Strange year. Anyway, I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw these in the bin. I paid, pretty good sum of money for one, and not a bad sum of money for the other. But I couldn't find these for $1 anywhere. And I still know a place where I could find a third copy if I wanted it, if I wanted to pay it. But these people that run these antique stores and stuff are in tune with collectible albums. So I paid some money for them. But I don't have any Lynyrd Skynyrd on vinyl anyway. And this is the one to have if you're gonna have any. Now the MCA Records later substituted that Flames cover with this one, and they put that on the front cover, and I'm not sure what was on the back of the reissue later. Maybe probably just a blank cover with the song titles, I don't know. People out there could fill me in on that, but to have a Flames cover, pretty cool, I thought. Then the same store for less money. I didn't spend that much on it. In fact, the condition's kind of Quadrophenia by The Who. Now I never had the album. I had the CD and I got a cassette somewhere that I picked up. And this has got the booklet in it. It's not in too good a condition. There you go. It's falling apart. But it's got a lot of cool pictures in there about what the album's all about. About the war between the rockers and the mods or something like that in London or someplace in England. And there's another guy out there that I was watching his video about this. He just opened a brand spanking, or a mint copy that he bought back in '73. He never opened it. He opened it on YouTube. And I thought that was kind of a shame that he did that after all these years, almost 40 years, So here's my opened copy, and it happens to be a brown label on Track Records. I guess that's supposed to be a big deal. Later issues were on MCA only, I guess. But this is one of the original 1973s. And this plays really good, despite how rough it looks. I mean, the seams are split, and it looks like whoever had it before me was using masking tape to keep it together. But it kind of ticks me off because there's like a story written in there. You can't read the beginning of it because of the masking tape, but oh well. I only paid $2 and I never had it before. I thought it plays really good otherwise, so can't complain too much. But the Skynyrd albums are in really good shape, so I guess they're worth what I paid. Okay, I'll tell you what I paid. $15 for one and $8 for the other. And the $8 one got the original inserts in it too. Let's see. Try to find it somewhere. Abracadabra. Okay, Lynyrd Skynyrd Survival Kit. And what else? It's got an order blank on there, whatever that's supposed to be. It's got, what, a poster of a chick wearing a Lynyrd Skynyrd shirt. Oh, the black t-shirt itself. And a 24-page color and black and white photo souvenir booklet. And a necklace saying Lynyrd Skynyrd on it, if you can see that on there. That's pretty cool. I always like it when I see these original inserts in albums like that, for how old they are. And Lynyrd Skynyrd wants to hear from you. I thought it was pretty neat. And their concert list from back then. This goes from 1977, 1978, which they never could complete because they're half of them were dead by the end of 1977, so they couldn't complete this concert list, which is a dirty shame. Ronnie Van Zant vocals, Gary Rosington guitar, Steve Gaines guitar vocals. Got all the song titles, all the credits. I don't know how many. My second album doesn't have any of this, so I just wonder how many copies out there have this. Out there, anybody out there have this album with the inserts? Let me know, just for, you know, for the heck of it. Anyway, Happy New Year. I could show off some more albums, but I went a little too long, I thought, on the last one. I went over 20 minutes, and I was editing the hell out of it. So I'm not going to do that this time. And you notice I changed some things around, like the turntable there now, instead of those reel-to-reels, which were okay, but I think they were putting too much weight on this old cabinet, so they were making it hard to open the doors here. But it's more appropriate to have the turntable on there and the receiver. I thought, little nicer arrangement there. And as you can see, the vinyl, it's still a bit hard to move. Well, while I'm here, maybe I can show you some of my sealed albums. I kept those in a different place. Still sealed condition. The Beach Boys, Love You. Still sealed, mint condition. The Best of the Beach Boys, still sealed, mint condition. Well, still sealed condition anyway. The mint part, is kind of iffy, because of, I don't know, storage problems. Linda Ronstadt's Greatest Hits. Love that picture in the back. Yeah, baby, yeah. She was such a hottie back then. Jerry Rafferty. Now this came out before his City to City album, which had Baker Street on it. So this is 1974, it says on here. So there's no singles. And he originally came from a band called Sealer's Wheel, if you remember. Stuck in the Middle with You. Yeah. Okay, forget my singing. Fleetwood Mac's Mirage? Yeah, Mirage. Now, I tried selling this on eBay, no one wanted it, so I took it out of the box again, and then I'll just keep it. Still sealed condition. Like I said in the other video, I sold 2 other Fleetwood Macs, Rumors and the double album Tusk. Still sealed. Those went, I sold those no problem. Got all my money back for the stash I, paid money for that day. Circle of Love by Steve Miller. Now I don't think there's any singles off of this. Billy Squier, and the name Signs of Life, and it has Rock Me Tonight on it. Still sealed condition. And Journey, Frontiers. This has Separate Ways, Send Her My Love on it. Pretty static stuff. The Police, Synchronicity. Yeah, much more. And this has, what does this have on it? I should know. There's only one, Synchronicity. Every Breath You Take is one of the singles. Maybe the only one. It's hard to read the print. We got the print mixed in with the graphics. But guess who? Rockin', 1972. This had their hit single, Nashville Sneakers. Still sealed condition. As if that matters. I mean, it's kind of nice to get sealed albums, but it depends on the contents, I guess. A Night on the Town by Rod Stewart. This has Tonight's the Night and The Killing of Georgie, which is one of those obscure singles he had. I don't know how many people remember that. It's on his box set too. He got his box set CD. 4 Under 4. It has Waiting for a Girl Like You and Urgent. And that's 1981, I believe it is. Something like that. I got some more still sealed condition ones. Out of This World by the Moody Blues. Now this is a K-Tel product, so they probably crammed 13 songs on one little album. That's probably not too bad. Normally, KTEL will cram about 20 on there and degrade all the sound of, you know, so they can cram all these hits on one little album and didn't care what the sound quality was like. Best of the Doobie Brothers, nothing special there, but it's still sealed. And I think that does it for my still sealed one. Ever get a 180 gram vinyl? Well, I got one here. I got a few other ones in that other rack over there. I still got to show that off. Deep Purple in Rock. Now, this is not my favorite Deep Purple album, but I was curious about the 180 gram vinyl. I'm not sure fidelity-wise they're that much better. They're just supposed to last longer. And the fact that they're virgin vinyl, they're real heavy, you know, compared to your standard, what, 120 gram? I guess they got 200 grams out there too. Now I don't know if they're worth paying the money for or not, but you know, the cardboard packaging is a lot heavier. I guess it has to be to support the record. Huh? Anyway, I said I wasn't going to rattle on too long. I'm doing it anyway. Well, I guess that ends it for now. I'll see what I can. I got my closet full of records too. I could show off. And that new rack, like I'm talking about, that not so good rack, it's got some. I got vinyl down in the basement yet too. I want to bring it back up and fill my racks with it. This one's almost full. Anyway, Happy New Year once again from Ed Stevens, Bullshit 48, and happy vinyl hunting and listening. See ya.